Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of our artist series. Today I'm joined by the lovely Suzanne and we're going to be chatting to her today just a bit about her artwork and finding out who she is as a person too. So Suzanne, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, nice to join you. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. How are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. It's really nice being in the studio actually.
Yeah,
It's been a bit too few and far between.
yeah, absolutely love the backdrop. It's like sort of competition of the backdrops of the artists we're doing interviews with. I absolutely love what's good on there.
Thank you. It's from my installation. It was up in the city square in Dundee at Christmas. It was the
Brilliant.
Dundee Christmas card. So it's all wooden cutouts that are hand painted and hand illustrated. So
wow. That's
it's
incredible.
nice to have in my studio as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful and bright and yeah.
Thanks.
Awesome. So Suzanne, you don't just go by Suzanne on a day-to-day basis. You are Whimsical Lush. So tell us a bit about that. Where did that come from, the name?
Oh, that's a hard one. Yeah, whimsical lush because, well, as you can see behind me, my artwork's quite whimsical. And yeah, if I'm using colours, they're usually really bright, lush colours that are very much inspired by nature, as are my drawings. So just wandering through lush forests and meadows and things, it's amazing. So yeah, whimsical, a bit quirky, a bit unusual, and yeah, lush colours. And yeah, you'll spot nature pretty much everywhere in my work. So
awesome.
Short story.
Yeah, I like that though. It definitely fits. It's something that's caught my eye when I see online. I see Whimsical Lush. I'm like, who is this person? And now I can see you. So is it the more sort of on the illustrating sort of side that you go for? What kind of stuff is it you tend to do day to day?
I like to kind of mix it up a bit, but I guess day to day is drawing on paper. I still love being a bit analog and ink on paper, but I will digitally draw as well.
Oh, cool.
So that's probably my day to day, but I do like mixing it up by drawing big. I draw tiny and it's a really good challenge. And like with the sculptures, I love painting on different surfaces as well. So if I get the chance to go 3D and funny shapes, I'll do that too. So yeah, it's a big mix, which keeps it exciting.
Definitely. It's so cool though to see like your style but across so many different mediums as well. It's quite exciting. So you can still tell it's yours. I was having a scope of your website beforehand, and it's still, although it's over lots of different things, you can still tell it's like very much you that's part of it as well. So it's exciting to see it. It's exciting to have you as part of the trail. But this isn't your first trail, is it? Have you been involved in a few now?
Just one or three. Yeah, my first one was the very first Year Willie's bucket trail in Dundee. That was back in 2016.
Oh wow!
For the Archie Foundation, so that was really exciting because not only was I one of the artists, I was asked to be the art coordinator and art director for that as well. So that was mega exciting and a bit scary as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, so much work. Like you're like, yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, totally down for that.
So much work, but so rewarding though. I mean, just every element of the work that you put in, you get back out in like spade loads. It's brilliant. Got to meet so many cool people as well. So I've been part of that one. The Maggie's Penguin Trail as well in Dundee, and I was also the art director for that, and Your Willie's Big Bucket Trail. So I was the artist and kind of involved in the organising of those ones, and then I randomly painted an elephant just as an artist for a big stampede. I
like it. Just a random elephant in there, just as you do.
A random elephant in the room.
I know. So how's obviously it's been a bit different for this trail. So how is this trail compared to so far? So how was it painting the lighthouse in comparison to the other objects and elephants and penguins, etc.?
Willie was by far the trickiest one, as I know that both Blair and Louise have told you as well.
Yeah, armpits, I'm hearing.
The lighthouse. It was like some crazy yoga, like everybody was like coming out with, we should write a book about yoga positions to do with that. So the lighthouse has been a bit of a dream in comparison. Big, it's really tall, but yeah, a lovely surface, nice and smooth. And it's been, it's nice to work on because there's so nice big surfaces. But yeah, my design kind of wraps round so that you're kind of drawn to kind of keeping walking round. So it's been kind of drawn.
I know, getting dizzy whilst you're going around. That's exciting.
No, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So have you got yours? Is yours all finished and ready to go? Is it sat ready waiting for the trail to go live now?
It is sat ready waiting. I'm looking at it right now. It's
nice.
Right there.
It's so tempting. I know, like, I'm desperate to see them, but I can't. It'll be all better when it comes to August when they're actually live on the streets as well. And it's nice you've got a studio to keep it, because I've seen them in kitchens, living rooms, everywhere you can imagine. Just now waiting to go live.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really fortunate to have my studio. I had to get it because I was starting to do bigger and bigger projects, like the one behind me, and I just needed bigger space. But it also means I can share space with my pals as well.
Oh, cool.
So I know that Blair, his house is over. We've just been waiting so they can kind of get in, like, because what's going on at the moment, we haven't really had the chance to painting. So finishing touches and then pick up very soon.
Yeah, that's exciting. I know it's nice. It's actually been so nice to hear about the creative community in Dundee, because obviously it's not far. I'm sat in Aberdeen just now, so it's really not far at all. And it's so nice, and like how everyone's pulled together. And I was speaking to a couple of artists last week where they just moved to Dundee at the start of the pandemic, and they still managed to be hooked up with a painting space to get their white houses done. So Infinite Sky Murals, that's who it was here last week, and they'd somebody at the Dundee creative community just said, oh yeah, that's fine, we'll sort you out, you can come paint it in here. And they're like, without that we wouldn't have been able to take on any projects really in comparison to what they have done. So yeah, it's really nice to hear.
Yeah, there was a shout out. We were all scrabbling to find them a space, but there was a shout out, and I'm so glad that somebody could help them out, because I already had Blair, so I was like, sorry, I'm full.
I've got one. Yeah, I know, I've done my bit. That's exciting, but it is though, and I think
no more room at the end.
Yeah, and it's even nice, like when I was chatting to Blair, I was just so appreciative. It's so nice to hear like everyone just wraps around each other to help out, and it's nice that everyone's like that, and you're all like playing a part to help out the trail as well, because there's so many people in Dundee that are doing lighthouses for the trail, so it's really cool.
I know, it's brilliant, but Dundee's such a brilliant creative community, and everybody does work together really, really well. It's lovely. And when people are new to the city, they're kind of welcomed with open arms. It's like everybody plays nice.
Oh, that's exactly collaboration, not competition. I like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, and I was reading up as well that obviously this is to raise funds for Clan Cancer support at the end of the day, and I heard that you were a bit of a fundraiser yourself, and you've raised almost 150k alone, and been part of trails and charity events that have raised almost 3 million. Is that a strong pull for you as part of the trail that it's doing something good as well as celebrating art?
Definitely. I think the fact that we can use our artwork to do good is incredible, because it's a fun thing for us to do, but to know that the money raised from something that you've created with your own hands is going towards something so important. That's a massive draw for me, and it's just a nice, I don't know, it is a pull. Knowing that money that comes kind of from nothing, but it doesn't, because these projects are mega. But from a few pen strokes and things to the auctions to everyone rallying round and just that community vibe. And I think it's more than just the money, it's about the community and raising recognition for the charities as well, because then that goes on further beyond that initial fundraising. Hopefully it puts the charities more on the map as well. So
definitely I hope, and that's what we really hope, that it's coming at a time where it's really, after us all being kept apart for the last year, that we're all going to come together, not only for Clan, but also just to reconnect with communities throughout north of Scotland and the Northern Isles, as well as celebrating artwork together and bonding over something amazing as these 2.5 meter tall lighthouses that will be popping up in communities everywhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And think that the legacy of the lighthouses will go on far on beyond the trail. Is brilliant. Done that, and it's wonderful to sculptures still popping up and still fundraising a lot of the time as well, which is
definitely
nice.
I know it's nice, and yeah, we can't thank people more enough, especially at Clan anyway. We've been so well supported right throughout the pandemic, and it's just the outpouring of kindness has been incredible. And yeah, I think hopefully this is something we can all give back and all celebrate together as all get out in the streets and view this amazing artwork. And like I said, just it feels like it comes out of nowhere, because they'll be on the streets not there one day, there the next, but the amount of planning and amount of effort and the amount of incredible artists that we've had involved, like yourself in the trail, is so humbling that we've had that, and we can bring that to people throughout the Northeast and Northern Isles as well. So will you be coming up to Aberdeen and all the little communities in the Northeast and Northern Isles maybe when it comes time?
Absolutely, try and stop me. It's a brilliant chance to explore, and I know that I've explored up north a bit, but not as much as I'd like to. So the trails are a brilliant excuse for just getting the map out and just finding all these little places. And you've got a bit of a destination, so you're on a mission to find all the sculptures, and along the way you find loads of other cool places as well, which it's definitely a bonus. So no, I'll definitely be up.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to get you up and to visit our clan center as well whilst you're here. But yeah, you're right. There's so many like little communities and that I mean I've been to before, but I'm desperate to go back. I haven't been to the islands yet, so I'm desperate to go up. And we should maybe put a shout out for like call for beds and B&Bs, so we can all go up and visit in August sort of time as well once the trail goes live.
I would love to go to the islands. Yeah.
So I think they're so beautiful anyway, but I think now with the new show Shetland that I keep hearing about and haven't watched yet, everyone's desperate to go there now.
It's a good show. I've seen it. It makes me want to go even more. One of my friends is from Shetland, and just some of the culture up there is amazing. And they've got an amazing textiles community up there as well. Oh, cool. And really exciting stuff. So no, for many reasons I want to go, and it'll probably inspire some artwork as well.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing how, like you as an artist and artists we've got taken part, inspired by the trail in the different places, but also hopefully we can inspire another generation of artists throughout the community, the Northeast and Northern Isles as well, when they take a look at these amazing lighthouses and think that I could do something like that one day. So what would be your tips for kids that are looking to get into art or into design?
Oh my goodness.
This is a tough question. I had to give you one tough question today.
Yeah, that's really difficult. Have fun is the main thing. Yeah. Play, have a rummage, find just loads of materials, find loads of things that excite you and interest you, and just play. But also have a good look at other artists and find artists that excite you and inspire you, and have a good look at kind of what makes them tick as well. I think it's a good one. But yeah, just have fun and play and experiment. And if you're a bit older, like ask as many questions from everybody else, like even on social media and things, like people are usually well happy to chat and help out. So
that's great.
Have fun is the main one.
I feel like that's why I ask this question a lot to people, because I'm terrible at art and I'm a bit older. So I was like, you've knew it, that's me. So there's still time, there's still hope.
Well, there you go. Have fun.
Have fun.
And don't be scared to ask questions.
Exactly. I will keep asking. I regret saying that now about Instagram. Suzanne, I'm struggling again.
So who have you found that inspires you then?
Oh, I don't know yet. I feel like I'm getting inspired by all the different artwork, and I loved and it's a video that'll be out by now is there, and just because I spoke to them last, I think Infinite Sky Murals, and they were talking about their design and being about going from the the dark to the light, or being the light in the dark is there one it's called, and it fits so well with Clan. And I've seen some sneak peeks, but I haven't seen it properly, but the gradients they've used in that looks really cool. So that's I'm good with Photoshop, just not with my hands. so I'm inspired by that kind of thing. So that's where I'm at just now. But it's been a great excuse for me anyway, and I'm sure many others that actually seeing being exposed to artists that and so many local artists as well that I wouldn't have come across before had it up or been for one of these trails. So it's a great way to celebrate how special sort of Scotland and the UK is when it comes to art, and having that amazing artists all in our communities that if we looked a bit harder we might find, but just haven't been exposed until projects like this.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic, like showcase of what talent we really have. And yeah, it's brilliant. And it means that it actually brings the art community together as well. Because when you get all the artists together in a room with the sculptures, it's such a buzz because everybody's like, oh, did you find that bit difficult? And were you on a step ladder? Were you lying upside down painting? And yeah, it's brilliant. But seeing things that come to life from paper, because a lot of people can draw the little designs on paper and digitally draw, but it's quite tough as a kind of coordinator trying to figure out if they can translate it into painted surface. Objects. So it's so exciting.
It is, and we keep going back to this as well. But it's like we gave a very basic outline of a lighthouse, and we had well over 200 submissions, and none of them were the same. It's incredible how diverse the talent is, and also different like painting styles and mediums as well. And we've got one that's like obviously different painting and stuff like that, but there's ones with pens, there's ones with that's like a mosaic as well. It's so cool that it's just people's just totally taken the brief and just made it their own these last few months.
That's the fun bit. That's definitely, because I put in 2 or 3 submissions and each one were completely different. So yeah. That's awesome. It's brilliant. It's nice. One blank canvas and a million ideas.
Exactly. And Suzanne, where have you got anything, if people want a little sneak peek of like what you do in your stuff, have you got anything else exciting? I heard there was a potential big project in Dundee happening that I read about for you.
Yes, there really is. And I can't really say too much about it because I'm about to make a big official announcement. So I don't really want to ruin that too much other than watch this space. But we were talking about where the money goes from these trails. So the Urwillie Bucket Trails were raising money for the Archie Foundation and the Children's Hospital and Operating Theatres. So it might be connected with that. So stay tuned. I'm actually getting to see where the money has gone. One of the first projects I was involved in. So I think that's, So watch this space and watch how I might be involved with the future of the Children's Hospital. I'll just have to leave it at that, but I'll be announcing it very, very soon. And it's really exciting.
Well, definitely.
It's like, just saying, like with you guys at Clan, that's the longevity of these projects. It's like you fundraise, and then you can see things happening for years after, which is brilliant.
It's genuine, and that's at these projects, and it's I think it'll still be hard for people to realize, but it's genuinely like game changing for charities that are involved. And not only the amount raised there and then, but the fact that it's a 10-week trail and there's 10 weeks of complete exposure in every sort of street corner you go to for the charity. And even from our perspective, and that people are like who maybe didn't know that they could get support for if they have cancer, might then reach out to us, which is the main purpose of what we're here to do. So there's so many boxes it ticks, and it's nice to hear that you're still involved. 5 years down the line, it's gonna and there's still exciting things coming out from it.
Really, really exciting and game changing for children and young people and their families in Dundee and wider, because it's for Tayside and wider. But I mean, I didn't know that much about Clan until I got involved with the project. So it does open up kind of what's out there for people. It's really good.
Definitely. No,
But yeah.
it's exciting and exciting to see. It's glad to, I'm so glad we've spoken to so many people that have done all these trails, and you're 3 or 4 trails in and you're still absolutely buzzing about them and you're absolutely loving them. So it's got to be a good sign.
Oh, they're brilliant fun. They are on, yeah, like we said already, on so many levels. But I think my favorite bit is just, yeah, painting them, seeing that finished
Yeah.
piece all lacquered. When they're lacquered, it just makes them pop. And then when you get to go around and see them on the trail, and you get to meet other people doing the trail as well,
Yeah,
and you get
definitely.
people that maybe aren't the artists, nothing to do with the charity or the organizing, and you get to meet people that are like chatting, and you're like, oh, have you seen this one? Oh, well,
Yeah.
that one over there is nice. Yeah, and the social media buzz around it's exciting as well. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
not a bit I don't like,
Yeah.
even though they're mega.
Yeah, I know. So worth it in the end. I'm glad to hear you saying that as well. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's so much work. But I
100%.
think seeing people's faces, yeah, as soon as they go live and seeing, yeah, being able to go around, it's going to be so worth it as
Yeah,
well. But yeah,
yeah,
it's not too long now. We're getting there. August 9th
yeah.
is our first day, and then it's 10 weeks. So getting ever closer now. So I can't wait to get all the lighthouses in and ready and to go out to the streets, and yeah, just to see especially kids' faces when they go around and see all these. Especially they might have to warn them to get lifted up by their parents, because 2.5 meters is a long way to look up and you're just a few feet tall.
Yeah, I've deliberately positioned pieces like at all heights on mine to
Oh,
cater for
cool.
all heights of children and adults. So yeah, hope
Oh,
there's
that's
something
brilliant.
for everyone on mine.
I like
It's
that.
cool. But yeah,
That's
and it's no, it's something I'm kind of conscious of. So
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet as well. It'd be nice. Yeah, it's nice to see how people take different parts and what each individual takes from it as well, from each White House. But it's nice to know there's stuff for kids and that designed at the bottom, so they can just go. I imagine just them walking up, hands onto it, and seeing what's there.
yeah, and quite often you get kids cuddling the sculptures as well,
Yeah.
which is adorable.
Cute. We definitely need photos of that, everyone, if you're listening. Brilliant.
Lots of pictures.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with me today, Suzanne. It's been ace to hear more about your design and yeah, your experience of other trails and that. It's really interesting to hear like being the creative director, and now you're on the other side, and here you are 5 years on from one of the other trails, and you're still involved involved in it as well. So fingers crossed that happens for us too, and we keep you involved and keep seeing some awesome artwork coming from you. And yeah, everyone Dundee and beyond. I'm sort of just calling it Dundee and beyond now for most of our artists, because there's so many in Dundee. But no, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll leave we'll leave some links down to Suzanne's website and pages, so Whimsical LusH, so you can keep up to date and keep your eyes peeled for this exciting announcement. I don't know more, so I'm gonna have to keep eyes peeled as well, but I'm really excited about that one. But thank you again for everyone to watching this and supporting this series, and for tuning in to find out more about our artists. It's not long now. August 9th is our first day, and we cannot wait to see you all out in the trail. And until then, until the next video, we'll see you then. Thanks again.